guys, welcome back to our worship time. I have got some news for you today, but I don't know how to tell you. Now, I know today a lot of people use social media, but I'm not really sure if that's the way to do it. We could probably put it up on the sign outside the church, and then everybody who drove past could see it, but then I don't know if everybody drives past the church. When I was younger, if you wanted to put some news out, you could put it in the newspaper, and that would be one way we could do it, but not everybody reads the newspaper these days. Could write a letter, but then I'd have to write lots of letters to get it out to everybody. A long time ago, there used to be a person called the town crier, and what he would do is go round and he'd collect a group of people and he'd say, "Hear ye, hear ye," and then he'd tell the news.
"Oh yay, oh yay, oh yay, it's Harry and Meghan's big day. God save the Queen."
But that would take a really long time. I don't know, it's starting to sound like it's a bit of a hard job and might take a while. But social media and the internet does make it a lot easier and a lot quicker. But have you noticed that a lot of the stuff that's the news out there is pretty bad news, or it's just the sports or the weather, whether that's good or bad, or whether it's right or wrong, because I don't know whether the weatherman gets it right very often. But do you know what? There is good news. And do you know who told us the good news? And if you said Jesus, you would be right. Jesus told us the good news. And do you know what his good news was? That God loves us. It's pretty big and pretty special. And do you know what? His good news was that God loves everybody, even the people that not everybody likes. And Jesus went and said, "This is how God loves you, and this is how you should love other people." Now, there was only one Jesus. So he got a group of friends together and he prepared them and he sent them all out to tell that good news to everybody. And you know what? That's our job too, is to tell others the good news. So Jesus really wants us to tell that good news. Now, I don't know how we should do that, whether we put a sign up or we put something in the newspaper or we get on social media or we just tell the people we know. And you know what? We are really lucky, because we know God loves us. And there are some people even now who don't think they're good enough for God to love them, but we can tell them that God loves everyone. And we can show them that by including them in the things that we do. So we could invite them to come to Messy Church or church when everything's back and happening again. Now, God loves us. That's the good news. It's as simple as that, and we need to share it. Now, when I started, I said I had some news for you. So, my news is, and I found out today that there's two big newses, that's not a word, big O birthdays happening. My dad's birthday is tomorrow and he is going to be 80. And I found out today that Keith Elko on Wednesday is turning 82. So, not 82, 80 also. And Keith sits on that side of the church. So, happy birthday to my dad and happy birthday to Keith. And that's some big good news for us. Now, I'd like to share a prayer with you. So just hands together and we'll pray. Dear God, thank you for all the ways we hear the news. Thank you for the best news of all, that you love us. Help us to share this news with everyone we know. Amen. And now, for the third week in a row, we're going to sing that same song. So 10, 9, 8, God is great. And next week, I think we might try and have a new song for you. So if you've got a favourite song, let me know. If you don't, I'll pick another one. So I'll see you as soon as I can. Bye.
God is great. 7, 6, 5, God's alive. 4, 3, 2, 1, He's the King of everyone. God's the mighty, mighty Lord of all. Again, come on. 10, 9, 8, God is great. 7, 6, 5, God's alive. 4, 3, 2, 1, He's the King of everyone. God's the mighty, mighty Lord of all. Go 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Last one. 10, 9, 8, God is great. 7, 6, 5, God's alive. 4, 3, 2, 1, He's the King of everyone. God's the mighty, mighty